Welcome to today's guitar tutorial, and in this one we're going to be covering chord boxes and how to read them. And to help explain this is my good buddy, Justice.
Hi there.
So our method for writing down chords on the guitar that we will learn and memorize later is by writing them on these little grids right here. They look like this. So Justice, if I was to ask you how to explain how to read a chord box, how would you do it?
Well, so you see, these are the these boxes equal one fret. So that's one fret, that's the first fret, that's the second fret, that's the third fret, that's the fourth fret, that's the fifth fret, and that's the sixth fret.
Mm-hmm. So when we're writing down a chord to learn, and we'll just take the E minor chord that we learned in the last video. So basically, here are our 6 strings on the guitar. There's E, A, D, G, B, and E. So we know the shape of the E minor chord is to take our first 2 fingers and we're going to place them on the 2nd fret. So we go to 1st fret, now here's our 2nd fret. And now what strings are we placing our fingers on? Well, we're placing our first finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. So we put a circle there to indicate that's where we place our finger. And then we're going to put our 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the D string. So we put a circle there to indicate that. And there is E minor. So sometimes we're going to come across chords that have X's over some strings and O's over some of them. So what does it mean to have X's over some strings and O's over some of them, Justice?
Well, the X's mean you don't play those strings at all. The O's mean you play the open chord.
Right, the open string.
I'm thinking of
So if you see an O over a string in the chord, it means to include that open string when you play that chord. Now what if we want to write out a chord that's placed elsewhere on the guitar and not just on the first 6 frets? For this A power chord that we'll play on the 5th fret, we'll indicate which fret we're on right here. We'll say this is 5 right here, and then on the 5th fret of the E string is where we'll place our first finger. Then we're going to have our ring finger over here and our pinky right there. And in fact, we're not going to play the other strings because you don't play the other strings with the power chord. And there is an A power chord, or an A5 is its proper name. Thank you, Justice, for helping explain that.
No problem.
Thank you for joining us. Till next time.